Heroic pitbull swims 5 miles out to sea to bite a child. My pity is called Buttercup and she would never hurt a fly. Well, children aren't flies. I would have given her half credit at least. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11 o'clock. At what number is the car parked? I can't see. The car is on top. What was your reaction when you first saw an eek woman? Bearing in mind I was literally seconds old, covered in slime, and in a state of shock. No reaction at all. He'd take on a 200-year-old novel. Frankenstein is the monster. Frankenstein is the doctor. Frankenstein is the monster. Frankenstein is the book. What is the first not safe for work thing you would do if you won $1 billion? Nothing would be not safe for work anymore, because I'd never be working again. No, he's got a point. The best thing I heard today was a pregnant woman arguing with her partner and she said, "I have 2 brains and you have 1. Story time. My mom fell and hit her head. She's fine. I was worried about her. The next morning I texted my dad asking for an update and this is what happened. How is mother's head? I've had better. 100% of people who drink dihydrogen monoxide will die. Dihydrogen monoxide is so corrosive, it cut through and shaped the entire Grand Canyon. Inhaling dihydrogen monoxide causes painful death in a matter of minutes. I think most restaurants call these sauces wet topping. Choose up to 7. Mayo, spicy mayo, Greek mayo, yellow mustard, spicy mustard, honey mustard, blue cheese dressing, horseradish. Choice of cheese required. How do you gain weight? Ingest more calories than you can burn. This is the only right answer you need. Wrong. How do you gain weight? Can be answered in as many ways as there are people. Personally, I pick up heavy objects. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Take your biggest task and break it down into smaller, more ignorable tasks. Unicorn. Heavy assault unicorn. High-speed submersible unicorn. Name an animal whose eggs you'd probably never eat for breakfast. Hamster. Really just spent 2 minutes like, why would you shame someone with tuna? Tuna shaming is the worst kind of shaming. Other words well, and actually only 1 syllable? Well yes, but actually no. Technically, Moses was the first person to download files from the cloud to a tablet. Skeleton of cave bear in Bear's Cave, Romania. Wonder why it's called that. This sent me down a massive historical rabbit hole. But, long story short, it's called Romania because there were once Romans there. The more blood I give, the more beer money I have. And less blood makes it easier to get drunk. Do you like me? Yes. No. You're a piece of paper. I asked my Chinese friend what it's like to live in China. He says he can't complain. What's the main reason for divorce? Marriage. I saw my boy across the bar tell some girl he travels for work that man delivers pizza. The buckles on this old chest look like a frog riding a motorcycle and hanging on for dear life. Woke up to 2 feet of snow today. No lifeguard. Swim at your own risk. Butch, you mean food? Has anyone tried making edibles but without we, like beer gen edibles or something? For more information on long answer, keep snow skiing. You are someone. I'm someone else. We are not the same. Live doing what he loved. Die doing what he loved. But I guess the same could be said for heroin addicts, sir. Anakin neither resigned from, nor was expelled by, the Jedi. Upon Yoda's doubt, that meant he was the last surviving member of the High Council. By default, that makes Darth Vader the Grand Master of the Jedi Order. Learn from Beethoven. Everyone told him that he can't be a musician because he is deaf, and he never listened to them. What does AFIK mean? As far as I know. As far as you know what? He knows nothing further than that. Air vibrates in a pattern. Humans, well, that's music to my ears. Remember folks, Fitbits are just modern day Tamagotchis. Except the stupid animal you're trying to keep healthy is you. Until next time friends. One time, I went to hand someone a bowl of heat soup, and my brain tried to say, careful it's heat, and here's your soup. So instead I blurted out, careful, it's soup. People with a naturally high metabolism be like. Once you've read the dictionary, every other book you read is just a remix. This picture is very depressing. Flaming arms. Fat people are harder to squidnap. Stay safe. Eat lots here. Today, I rewrote history. Lesbians. Ocean. Getting ducked by plastic. When a deaf person wins an auction. I've won, but at what cost? This is honestly the best outcome. Just proves Ukraine need more modern air defense. No, it proves Russia should stop ducking firing rockets, so there'd be no need for air defense in Ukraine. Say my name. Say my name. My name. Lollipop is just you swallowing your own saliva in different flavors. Until we meet again. Lego's new Eiffel Tower set is taller than an average 7-year-old child. So is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. What's a subtle way of showing someone you respect them? Not trying to have sex with their wife. Megalodon, the shark that lived about 60 million years ago. How did he live 60 million years ago, if the earth is only 2020 years old? Well, he lived in the sea, not in the earth. Cargo space? Carno do that. Cargo road. I hate lazy people. Why? We didn't even do anything. So men actually masturbate before sex just to last longer? Gotta release a single before an album. My granddad is 75 next year. He didn't fight 2 world wars for this silliness. The First World War was more than 100 years ago. How did your granddad fight that? He didn't fight as I just said. Yes, Indians are considered Asians. This is largely due to the fact that India is in Asia. Okay, so I keep seeing y'all posting about our first snow of the year. Did y'all forget about January and February already? Dog clicked a baby's head. I saw it. The baby was bald. How? How exactly was this a shower thought? I remembered it in the shower. Me, misspelled somethings in a braille book. Blind person. Something's wrong. I can feel it. POV. You are a clumsy tomato sauce salesperson. Once you read the dictionary, all the other books are just remixes. You are pointless. That's how I roll. Who gives a shit about Lex? I just wanna wake up next to someone I love, bro. Yes, Lex is cool, but liquid nitrogen at -192 degrees Fahrenheit is cooler. Well, he is half right and half left. That is why humans are considered symmetrical animals. Who had the biggest fall from grace in history? Judd Fogel. He started and ended his career trying to get into smaller pants. Started with a mild cholesterol problem, developed a child mole cysterol problem. The biggest cockroach. Megaloblatta langipens. Megaloblatta is a genus of cockroaches in the family Ectobiidae. It includes the largest living species of cockroach, Megaloblatta langipens, which can grow to 11.4 centimeters, 4.5 inches, in length and have a wingspan of up to 22 centimeters, 8.7 inches. Goat babies are the most adorable. They remind me of kids. One fact the professor didn't tell you. The orcs say, meat is back on the menu, meaning they know what a menu is, meaning they've been to a restaurant, meaning that somewhere in Border there's a restaurant that serves orcs. Poland calls urgent defense meeting after Russian missiles kill 2. The Jerusalem Post. Breaking news. Dude. Why always Poland? It's tradition. What just hits different at 2 AM? Guy standing in the middle of the road. You only see two kinds in this line of work. Butchers. And sons of butchers. Smack. Sounds kennels. Guns don't work in space. Wanna try? Your belly button is just your old mouth. Not even joking, this gave me a mental breakdown. Can you scratch my back? Yes, where? On Madagascar please. Your username is now the title of a book. What is the book about? My username. Did you know that by today's standards, Marilyn Monroe would be considered dead? I saw my boy across the bar tell some girl he travels for work. That man delivers pizza. Brain transplants will never be possible. Change my mind. What are the unwritten rules of driving? 1, 2, 3. Fair. You are cute. Keep thinking that way. Whenever you feel bad about the way you look, remember that it's all in your head. Because at the end of the day, if 99% of the population finds you ugly, that's still over 7 million people that find you attractive. I think it's 80 million. Now that the population is 8 billion. Still over 7 million. r/technically the truth. South Africa is farther north, south, east and west than Lesotho. Why would you ever go online to say that? Average Tolkien fan. What do you mean? Lord of the Rings is about the epic struggle of good versus evil. Rare Silmarillion reader. Everything in Middle-earth is just the result of an ugly band breakup that escalated into several world wars between fans. So where would a snake wear a tie? At work probably. Two dads going through a midlife crisis accidentally start a gang war. Mona Lisa attacked by cake-throwing climate activist in bizarre demonstration. What the duck did the Mona Lisa do to deserve that? She's been totally silent on climate change. I guess my point is, SpongeBob was 3-dimensional, so his pants were a cube. Doodle Bob was 2-dimensional, so he actually had the square pants. How do I kiss someone? You kiss them. r/technically the truth. My mom gave our dog a chocolate pudding cup when it was clear he was gonna die that night. How did your dog react to it? He enjoyed it, then died shortly after. That's why you don't feed dogs chocolate. Did you not read the whole post? She fed the dog chocolate and he passed shortly after. All I need to know. What girls think stress looks like? What boys think stress looks like? What stress actually looks like? Stress equals force over area. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Shut up. There are 2 billion plus aliens hiding in this world and you can't convince us otherwise. Whoa, chill, don't go around exposing us like that. Ew, what the duck? You wonder why all people on Reddit are weird. We're all aliens on this platform. Even you. You just don't know it yet. If you go far enough down the rabbit hole, humans are the aliens. I was on the toilet that long. I said to myself, I'm getting too old for this shit. What job seems to attract aceholes? A proctologist. I was a delivery driver for like 8 years. This is the only part of the uniform that is required, but is not provided. We had to order through Twits, and they were not cheap. Something like $35 for a 6-pack of socks with the logo. That's odd. No, it's not. It's a pack of 6. Elon Musk gives ultimatum to Twitter employees. Do extremely hardcore work or get out. What do you think will be in the new album? Songs? Thanks for the info, I personally didn't know that. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. A friend found this coin. Could someone please tell the appropriate value of this? It's written on the coin. A Northern California doctor and former drummer for legendary punk band The Offspring put his medical training to good use Tuesday, performing life-saving CPR on a prospective juror in a medical malpractice case against him. Gotta keep him respirated. Good job to me. Now try solving this equation. Quantity of 59 times 647 minus 868 added to 57 minus to the quantity of 748 times the ratio of 858 is to 75. The duck is the colon. The colon is the last part of the digestive system. It has a segmented appearance due to a series of saccules called haustra. It extracts water and salt from solid wastes before they are eliminated from the body and is the site in which the fermentation of unabsorbed material by the gut microbiota occurs. Unlike the small intestine, the colon does not play a major role in absorption of foods and nutrients. About 1.5 liters or 45 ounces of water arrives in the colon each day. The colon is the longest part of the large intestine and its average length in the adult human is 65 inches or 166 centimeters, range of 80 to 313 centimeters for males, and 61 inches or 155 centimeters, range of 80 to 214 centimeters for females. No pen, no game. How much does the baby elephant weigh? A bit less than the parents. I was having a bad day until I had a thought and stopped to reflect. Thousands of white people died today, all over the world, for all different reasons. Damn the things you take for granted. Keep your coins. I want change. Can't read what it says. Let the hamsters go free, I believe. The guy said he can't read. Sorry, I can't hear you. Could you say it a little louder, please? Yeah, sure, no problem. Egypt is smaller than the United States, Russia and China combined. That is one funky looking tiger. That's not a tiger, it's a tank dummy. Shaking my head. Insomnia. Me. Sleep. Hey, do you know what's cooler than a triceratops? What? Liquid nitrogen. Breaking. World population hits 8 billion. 8 billion. World population. Does Singapore have cities? Singapore has 1 cities with more than a million people, 1 cities with between 100,000 and 1 million people, and 1 cities with between 10,000 and 100,000 people. The largest city in Singapore is Singapore, with a population of people. What's a Team Fortress 2 voice line you can use during Slex? Empiro. I can't even be mad. What is a word that you always spell wrong? Can we then also create a maximum voting age as well? Anyone above 70 or 75? What? And not get to make others face the long-term consequences of your shitty choices while you benefit now? What's even the point in getting old? Death. What should a husband do during periods? Probably see the doctor to find out why he's having a period. Yo. Bruh, if I got hit by that I would literally die. If that hit me I would perish. Men who dated tall women, what's the biggest difference? The height. Buy wallet. Put all your money in the wallet. Notice that you spent all your money on the wallet. Notice that you spent all your money on the wallet. It is a very Urge fan indeed. Well, I just wanna say that I'm a Urge fan. That's my end portal. My house is at -225, 685. What can I do to travel quickly to the end? Move your house to the end portal. What can't you stand? Well, it's very hard to stand on something moving. What's something you will always hate? Periods. Just use commas instead. New profile name. Available. This profile name is not available. Impossible. I finally realized it. People are prisoners of their phones. That's why they are called cell phones. Got a word search through the post, but unless I've completely lost it, I don't think Orchard or Foggy are there, and now I can't sleep. They are right at the top of the page. What's this 30? Brown stuff. Waiter, I asked for still water. Waiter, it might be 30 in brown, but it's still water. D.O. When it was him. It was me. D.O. Island women beat Pakistan by 34 runs to win T20I series 2-1. So well for the T20 series, despite having basically zero experience in Asian conditions, and win it was brilliant. Probably the biggest result in Ireland women's history. I don't know, getting the right to vote was a pretty big win. Account suspended. Twitter suspends accounts that violate the Twitter rules. Learn more. His account has been suspended. When your friend turns into a knife and somebody calls him blunt. No, he's got a point. Restrooms for customers only, no pets allowed. Thank you for understanding. Meanwhile, a Twitter employee in Europe. Elon's email is as legally binding as me sending him an email saying, "For your information, I'll work 3 hours per day from now on. Okay, thanks." So I just keep working as before, as per my contract, until I get some official notice of what really is happening. Europe has laws. The US is lawless. That's why Europe is not a real country in my book.